Okay, so we are making a meal. What's that? I'm making a meal for one of our dogs that went into she went into liver failure. This was in December. She went into liver failure and it came from pancreatitis. These are eggs from our chickens. They're organically fed. And basically she had pancreatitis so bad that it closed up the bile duct, and the bile duct couldn't drain. And so she went into liver failure from that, and she was basically dying. And she wasn't eating, and we had to put her in the hospital for a week straight. And that was very costly. We went pretty much broke on that one. And that was after we had another dog that we pulled. We've had Blue for a while because she has epilepsy as well. And so that's hard to find a home for when you have a dog that has epilepsy, and there's constant costs with that. But we pulled another dog from a local shelter, not knowing at the time. This is chicken breast that I boil for her, and it's you know, they're organic as well, because she can't have a lot of bad stuff. We also filter her water, all of the dog's waters now that are in this house, because they drink out of one thing. We use filtered water for her as well, so she doesn't have a relapse. Anyway, so we had another dog that we pulled from a local shelter, and we did not realize, we had not heard all the stuff that was going on with this shelter. We had pulled from them before, and we had not found out that there was a distemper outbreak. Now, they thought this dog had kennel cough, which we've dealt with every time we pulled a dog from that shelter, so that wasn't an issue. Oh shoot, I burned these at the bottom. That wasn't an issue at all. You know, we can take care of kennel cough, but we weren't prepared for what we got with this dog. When we pulled her, she was sick. She went on IV fluids right away with us until we could get her into the vet, because we got her on a Saturday and they couldn't take her, the one that we go to, right away. So we put her on IV fluids right away at the house, subcutaneously actually, not IV. And we started her on some antibiotics that we have here at the rescue, and that they would give her if she had kennel cough. And then we took her into the vet first thing Monday morning, and they kept her, of course. And when was it? I think it was Monday still. We went ahead and did some testing on her to see what exactly was going on. Actually, it was Tuesday, because I had to put her into the emergency clinic at night. Then I brought her back Tuesday to our local vet to save money, because the emergency clinic is per hour. They charge you to keep the dogs. And when we did the testing on her, the specific testing to see what was going on with her and what antibiotics would work for her, she came back with so much stuff, but it takes 5 days to get these tests back, including the distemper test. 5 days is a long time when you have a dog that's sick. And, you know, they only get worse if they're not getting the right treatment. And we found out that she had MRSA, E. coli bacteria, and a couple other things, which were, you know, obviously devastating, but we found literally one antibiotic that worked for her. We found out what that was, got her on it right away. She was doing the trips back and forth from the thing to the emergency. And, of course, on the 5th day of the distemper test, it came back she had distemper. And when she was in the emergency clinic, they called us and said she had gone downhill. They had her in oxygen, but she wasn't going to make it. And she didn't make it. She was just so sick, and we tried hard to help her. She was so sweet, just wanted to be loved on, and we did our best to do that. And that was so sad. I cried for days on her. Anyways, so that was an $8,500 thing that we took a hit on. You know, we only got $300 in on donations, which was harsh. And then, you know, that was in August, and then getting back to having this problem occur with this dog that's been, you know, with Blue, that's been with us for a long time. It was heartbreaking. Just totally cleared out our accounts and our credit and all that. So we're working hard at trying to bring it back, but we're keeping her on a special diet. She came home from the hospital on 15 medications, believe that or not. 15 different things we had to give her and shove down her throat, which I felt so bad. But now she's down to 1, and it's only her epilepsy medication, which was also changed. But if you'd like to see her now, she's doing pretty awesome. Where are you, Blue? That's Lainey. That's our goofy girl. That's Blue. Oh, Lainey. Come on. That's our Blue girl. She's doing so good. Her liver values came back. Her liver values came back. Oh, Lainey, you're a mess. Actually, Lainey is the dog that she was saved last minute from Lancaster shelter, and they thought she was pregnant. She was only 6 months old, we found out, and hadn't even been in a heat yet. She went in there, and her intake pictures do look like she was pregnant, but she was full of trash. She had been eating trash because she was a stray on the street. Look at her now. We ended up adopting her, and she is the reason we started the rescue, because we were fostering her, and we wanted to save more pitties because there's so many pitties. I know. You want to say hi, Blue? You want to say hi, you silly girl? You're so silly. This is what we want to see in our dogs. She's so vibrant now and so happy. And I can't believe we almost lost her. Oh my God. The doctors are all shocked that she's still here and she's doing so well, because they said she was on death's door. They kept telling us that they would understand if we wanted to put her down because she was so bad off. And the one reason we kept her going was she was still walking, and she was still wagging her tail a little bit. And when I see a dog like that, there's no way you can put him down. There's just no way. So, and she's only 2. She's still young, so she's got a lot of life, hopefully, ahead of her. Her mom came in very malnutritioned, and the puppies were too. My mom came in with 3-week-old puppies, Blue being one of them. And she had 2 other sisters and a brother that all got adopted. But so did Mama when she was all well. And there's my little Lainey girl. She's such a good girl. Yes, she is. She is such a good girl, aren't you? Yeah. All right, I'm going to get Blue's food together. What we do is we mix. We have this food. It's the liver care diet from Science Diet. It's very expensive. It's 70-something a bag. I don't see her thing. Oh, come on, you guys. But, so what I do is I take her bowl. Since we're just getting her, oh look, there's more dog hair. We just cleaned the floor. I give her a little cup. Stop. And since I want to be fair to the other dogs, I give them some of the egg mixture too, but I mix. I take this, oh, come on, and I give her, I just dumped all over. I give her quite a bit of the mixture. She loves dinner. She's not a breakfast girl for some reason, because she's like me. And then I wait till it cools off and I mix it up really good with her food, so she eats the dry as well. She's been so spoiled, because at first we didn't give her any of the dry. She was strictly on chicken, turkey, and eggs when she came home for, God, a month and a half. So we just started the dry food, integrating that dry food a while ago. So I've been cooking a lot in the kitchen. Are you waiting for yours? I'll get yours going too. And then there's our old girl, Jasmine. We rescued her at 4 weeks old, and she is now going on 17 years old. She's blind, pretty much. She can see shadows. Stop it, Lainey. Lainey, stop. Leave her alone. Hi. She can see shadows, and she can hear a little bit, but not much. She can smell though. And there's Thomas. Yeah, there's our boy, and he's 7, going on 8, and he is a great dog. He's our little whippet. And we didn't adopt him. He's the only dog that I actually got from a breeder, because I fell in love with whippets, and it was a birthday gift. And after my son went to college. So anyway, so that's our little routine here for these dogs. We have other dogs that are up in their shelters, and they have heating pads and such, but we do have to get the shelters redone soon. Your ears red, girl. I'm gonna have to do your ears. So that's it for today. For our dogs, I'll do the dogs up top again, because they need to get homes. These 4 are not for adoption anymore, but we do need to get the ones up top adopted out. It's so important that they find great homes. They're great dogs. And so I'm going to be doing some individually on each of them, because they don't get along with each other. So anyways, that's it for today. Thanks.